Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Brawler. Last time we started out our Class 45 Class Deed at the Trader's Wharf and we collected the items for one of the two quests. Though I'm not going to return there until I've gathered the items for the other two. While I was working on that, I was also helping this hobbit here to see what we could do to help her and her pony.
Please, stay a moment.
Yes, one of my master's feast guests loves frog legs, buttered, grilled, you name it. He loves it. My League of the Axe friends told me where there are an abundance of these critters. So many, in fact, that they were crowding out the smaller frogs in the area. I shall be doing those little ones a favor, if you ask me. Unfortunately, the frogs I need like the lake and moat next to the enemy settlement. You mean where I just defeated that dwarf? Yeah. Yes, there is no way that I could get close enough to gather frogs, but you definitely could. Please, save the feast and bring me the frog legs. Okie dokie. Collect Wildwood croakers. And it looks like I do have these things that I'll be carrying every once in a while, and I might as well use them for rep at the moment. Now, I suppose that means getting to the frogs. Before I gather those frog legs, I thought it'd be a nice idea to come over the trestle bridge and to see what I could do for the people here, right?
What do you need?
The Woodcutters Brotherhood is always on the lookout for new members to join our cause. What is it that we wish to accomplish? Why, the rebuilding of Trestle Bridge. Well, that is a noble goal. And what do you need me to do?
Would you do something for me?
Any hobbit of good standing with Trestlebridge is more than welcome to join our cause. If you have proven yourself to those who live and dwell in the village, then you have already proven yourself to the Woodcutters Brotherhood. You do not have to take my word for alone. If you wish are at all hesitant to join our cause, speak with the townfolk, and that is Nellie Boskins, Guardsman Otley, Aggie Digweed, and Giles Chadwick. Alright, let's see, we've got all of this stuff all over the place.
Can I speak with you a moment?
Hello, friend. Welcome to the Wildwood, where even the trees themselves walk and talk and refuse to let you pass. You look like an adventuring type. Maybe you can help. There's a very angry tree blocking the road into the Wildwood. Maybe you could talk some sense into it. No, I feel as though I have taken leave of my own senses. My Gammy would tell stories about walking trees in these forests. Never thought I would see one. My wife insists it be a wood troll, but you look like you could handle it yourself. Alright, I'll talk to the horn, ent, wood troll, whatever it is. From here I say that it's an ent. Let's talk to those townsfolk first, though. Here's the first of the townfolk that we need to speak with.
What can I do for you?
The Woodcutters Brotherhood, eh? Oh, why, yes, I am a member of the Brotherhood. It would be good for you to join us, too. Well, all right. He's obviously enthusiastic about them. Now, let's see. How about Nellie Boskins? She is, of course, inside her house. Hello?
What do you need?
Yes, of course I'm aware of the Woodcutters Brotherhood. I am the one that gave them permission to form and organize in Trestlebridge. As you know, the town is very important to me. I would defend it with my life. Right? Here we have Giles Chadwick.
How can I be of service?
Greetings, I am Giles Chadwick. It is good to meet you. Yes, I am a member of the Woodcutters Brotherhood. I joined only recently when I heard their grand plan to harvest resources from the Wildwood and rebuild the town of Trestlebridge. Yes, I could understand that you be looking forward to that, because there are a few things that need rebuilding around here. Yeah, a few things. And guarding the trestle span, we have Aggie Digweed.
Oh dear.
I was one of the first trestle bridge defenders to join the Woodcutters Brotherhood. Aaron's a good man. You have my word. Why did I join? Well, I needed to feel safer in this town and needed order in my life. The orcs have inflicted much mischief and sorrow upon it. Yes, I suppose they have. I suppose they have. I spoke with them all.
What do you need?
I am glad to hear that you wish to join the Woodcutters Brotherhood, Brawler. Your skills be the most helpful to the cause. Now then, your first task of the Brotherhood is to scout the ruins and notable points of interest in the Wildwood. I figure if I'm going to go all over the place, then I might as well scout both sides at the same time. But of course, now we have this angry tree to worry about. Well now, little hobbit, do you come as well to strip these lands of their bounty? No. Whom? I believe there may be a way that we could work together for the benefit of the Wildwood and Trestlebridge both. Tarum! And the elves call me Igfinil, though in the speech of men I am Thornmane. Have Little have I traveled through the forest, but much have I seen that troubles me. The wildwood has grown far too wild. Plants and trees who should not be in this area are making the growing hard for those who should. Clear away bittercreep, stenchwort, and wilder yew saplings, and I shall think about letting the townfolk through. All right, fine. Destroy stenchwort, bittercreep vines, and wilder yew saplings. Oh, I just wonder though about destroying yew saplings because I would think that the people of Trestlebridge might find them potentially useful as wood stock for things like bows or the like. Alright, and of course we got the infamous vines of the Wildwood that defend Trestlebridge and annoy adventurers. Let's see, there we have Stenchwort. Well, I can see why he wants to get rid of this stuff. And we also have Bittercreep vines, so where I'll find that stuff, I don't know yet. I guess I'll just wander around down here and see how much I can find. All done. Home. You managed to remove only the plants and trees I indicated. You seem to have a good eye, little one. I will teach your people what they may remove without depleting the forest. The orcs and brigands have done much to harm the forest here. A fine grove once stood where the yonder town now squats. If you are to mind to assist me once more, I would ask another boon of you. While you are trespassing through the wildwood, keep your eye open for the seeds and young saplings. That might heal some of the damage that has been done. So I need to collect acorns, pine cones, and collect saplings. Okie dokie. Is there another quest here? Or sometimes it's hard to tell with an int. Alright, what do you got here? I share with you now what it is that brought me to the Wildwood. Far have I traveled to come here, home, following tales that have reached me, forest and walking trees. Though it is a desperate hope, if there is any chance to find the lost Entwives, then try I must, home, home. You are of a mind to move much more quickly than I. Perhaps you could search for signs of the Entwise. I need to search for northern, western, central, eastern, and southern Wildwood as I help him through with other tasks around here. Right, that's it for quests for now. I think that's it. Yeah, no more questing. And it's raining. Natsum the Night Raider. Well, if he's a night raider, then why am I hunting him in the daytime? Just asking. He's got to be here around somewhere, right? Nope. I don't see any sign of this night raider that you speak of. You're trying to trick me off the road so that a night raider can come and get me or something? Ooh. An acorn! Ah, a sapling. Now, I would think that you'd need someone with a study of botany or more likely of horticulture to know how to properly... I know an arborist. An arborist would be a perfect person to go and handle those trees properly. For me, it looks like catching frogs is what's on the table for me. After which, maybe our dinner is going to be frog legs. An orc. That orc doesn't seem to be very friendly, but then again, orcs aren't exactly want to be friendly, so... There you go. Besides, we need to kill a few orcs and brigands, so while we're at it, and collect their knives. Right, that's another thing I need for this class quest, is to collect some knives from orcs. There you go. Oh, a pine cone. Part of the family, practically. Despite all of those distractions, I managed to find the frogs.
Oh,
Well, will you look at that? These are the plumpest frog legs I've ever laid my eyes on. My master will be thrilled, as will her honored guest. Oh, that's good to hear.
could I take a moment of your time?
We need meat from the game animals in Wildwood. Please bring me cuts of boar, moose, and bear. Also, I have heard tell of a terrible walking trees in these woods. My master insists that I do, quote, horn or rotten to the core, but their bark produces the perfect flavor when smoking meat and fish. If you come across any of these monstrous walking plants, please bring me their bark. And Stomper and me are heading back south. I have heard of a merchant over the hill who has a supply of special spices that I require. Alright, fine. I will get some bark, some bear meat, some boar meat, and some moose meat. All over the place. Here's a moose. That's a good start. Hey! No calling friends. There you go. That is a 1. Alright, it looks like it's a good place to start is with the moose. Because there seems to be plenty of these all over the place. Alright, the first 2 were yellow. This one is blue. Alright, well, okay. Whatever. Ah! A horn. We just need some horn bark for cooking. And also we need some for our weapon. So we actually need quite a bit of bark. Alright, there you go. Toughened horn bark for my weapon. And some wildwood horn bark for the cooking. I don't think we need any bear meat for this. So let's just go after the horns. Right over here. Hello. How are you doing? Care for a little tumble? Right. Oh, but that's a boar. I think I need boar meat for this. I guess I'm about to find out. Found a page of martial movement. Collected wildwood boar meat. Martial movement again. A lot of martial movement we've got here. Let's see how I do it. I need 2 more pages of martial movement and 4 more pages from the other one. So it's written on the bark of what I should find. Alright, that takes care of the tough end. Oh, it looks like I could turn in my stuff for my class quest. Actually, she does want me to collect bear meat. I have to deal with that. More. I don't know. I just don't think of bear meat when I think of particularly game meat. But alright, fine. I must say that this is a strange set of ingredients.
Nice work, but I will need some more materials.
Yes, you showed frost off a thing or two, I expect, but these next 2 materials be more difficult to obtain, for you would need to go further afield to them. I need the mandibles from spiders, such as those found in Ogmar and other dangerous places. I will also need bubbling droplets from brimstone leeches, which creep through the swamps of Malahad in Ogmar. Right? And
These will do nicely. The next materials I need you to gather will bring you further afield.
I speak of the snowy wastes of Forhel and the dread land called Ogmar. Bring me the clouded eyes of worms such as dwell in Forhel and Ogmar. I will also need the beaks of dread turtles that crawl in Ogmar alone. And beware their hard shells, and see that your punches find only the soft meat within. Well, yeah, I think I'm familiar with those spiders, but I'll make an even more dangerous pilgrimage to the skirmish camp. You didn't think that I was going to try to solo Carndoom, did you?
How may I be of service to you?
Of course not. Let's see what we've got. Minor class items. Oh, we need clouded worm eyes. That will be clouded worm eyes. So we get 4 sets of those because they come in batches of 5. Then I need dread turtle beaks. Dread turtle beaks. Those are venomous dread turtle beaks. And we also need mottled spider mandibles. In other words, the usual stuff that you had to get for any of the other classes are also here. It'd be nice if these were in alphabetical order instead of in sub-order that I cannot, for the life of me, figure out. Mottled spider mandibles, 4 sets of those. And then finally, bubbling droplets. And I think those are near the top. 3 sets of that. And I already know that the next set is going to be coming from here. So I might as well get this beforehand. We need a sigil of war because it says sought by brawlers. It's nice that they did update these so they do mention brawlers on them when brawlers are one of the classes that require them. So we have the usual 4 that we need. Is badge of rank one of them? Yes, but we need a badge of rank. Let's see, okay, Warkeepers are this and that's champions and wardens, captains and hunters. Crimson Gorth the Rock Horn. Yeah, okay, yes, Crimson Gorthrog horn is one of them. And an ashen Gorthrog horn. I think that's all that we need relating for them. So that saves me a trip to Karn Doom. Now, back to the quest giver. I suppose he'd be less impressed if I tell him where I got these things. Articles of durability.
You did it! These materials are disgusting, but they are necessary.
The droplets will season the leather of the boots you brought me, and the toughened strips will provide excellent defenses. But you are not finished yet, and your next task is to prove that you are a brawler most worthy. I require the horn of the Gorthrog Turlog who resides in Karn Doom. I also need a badge of rank from the goblins of Ugaroth.
Most impressive, my brawling friend.
You are truly deserving the fine piece of jewelry that I have crafted for you. It's amazing that you had the stuff for me as if you knew what I'll be asking for next. Wow! Why did I need you to gather this assorted materials? I'm making myself a new pair of boots. Never underestimate a good pair of boots. I suppose you hobbits wouldn't know about that, would you? Enjoy the jewelry, my brawling friend, and I will enjoy the boots your labors made possible. And that's all sort of interesting that they made a hobbit joke in the middle of a class quest here. So I don't know what, I guess they just drop that sentence if you aren't a hobbit. Let's see, so I guess I'll take the necklace? Or I'll take the earring. Actually, I think I'll take the earring. There we go. And what else?
Well done, my friend.
These
materials are just what I sought.
But there are 2 more items that I need, and you may find the collection of them more taxing. Barshal the Gorthrog and Guglok of Ugaroth are fearsome opponents. From Barshal collect the Crimson Gorthrog Horn. He is to be found in the dread city of Karn Doom. You may gain from Guglok at Ugaroth a sigil of war, if you're able to best him in combat, of course. Of course.
I never doubted you for a moment.
Well done indeed, and in return for your fine efforts, I give you these battle gauntlets. May they serve you well whenever your adventures take you. Your opponents will come to fear each of your strikes, for they will be deadlier than ever before. Alright, let's see. How good are these things? Let's see, they are now 94. Yeah, it's a nice DPS upgrade that we've got in there. There you go.
Let me congratulate you on your achievements. You have truly come into your own.
And your fist will surely be feared by all those with whom you brawl. Alright, thank you for the fine equipment that you fashioned for me and for your kind words. And how did you come to study the art of brawling? Haha! You would have expected a man of Rohan to prefer fighting astride a horse. It is true, most of my kin do prefer that, but I choose to model myself after the most legendary brawler of all. You have heard of Helm Hammerhand, of course. Know you how he was given that epithet? When he was insulted by Freka, in whose veins ran Dunlandish blood, Helm commanded that he step outside, for brawls were not permitted in the king's house. Freka was filled with fear, as well he might have been, for Helm was a man large and strong, and none of Freka's men were near enough to aid him. But he saw that Helm bore no sword, having left it within the hall, and that eased his mind. It should not have, for Helm's fists were deadlier than any sword. He smote Freka a single blow from his fist, and that was a mortal wound. Helm truly stands apart, Pine Punch, as a legendary brawler. Let us do what we can to prove ourselves worthy of his memory. And there you go. Level 45 class quest, brawling lessons completed. And that also completes our episode. Now I'll return next time where I must speak to Minda Heathertoes about some meat that I collected in the next episode of Piney Plays The Brawler.